Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're counting down 10 times Final Fantasy characters infiltrated other games. For this list, we'll be looking at games where the spiky-haired Final Fantasy characters make unexpected appearances. Ride your chocobo into the comments and let us know, which is your favorite Final Fantasy cameo? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Road Trip Forza Horizon 3.
Ready, steady, push!
How can Final Fantasy find itself in a racing game? Well, grab the Regalia from Final Fantasy 15 and start your engine. The Regalia was gifted to players that played Forza Horizon 3 or Final Fantasy 15 before August 1st, 2017. Under the hood of the Regalia is a 7.2-liter supercharged V12. It has all-wheel drive and weighs 2,550 kilograms. The car was required for a challenge titled Knocked Out Challenge, which is a reference to Final Fantasy 15's protagonist, Noctis. Now, let's hope we don't have to get out and push this heavy car. A Gift from the Gods, Assassin's Creed Origins.
By all the gods, have they sent a message from the sky?
What could make traveling the world of Assassin's Creed Origins faster? Maybe riding a chocobo? In Origins, there was a special quest titled A Gift from the Gods. This quest was a crossover with Final Fantasy 15. Throughout the quest, there are hints to that, starting with the sundial having the Roman numeral 15, or XV, glowing. Then, once you get inside the tomb, we get a glimpse of two baddies from Final Fantasy 15, Arden Azenia and Bahamut. After a brief cutscene, we get our sword and shield, and our chocobo, or is it a camel? Chocobo, camel? Either way, it's pretty sweet. Noctis, Tekken 7. Fighting game crossovers are so fun. They allow us to see our dream matchup like The Walking Dead's Negan versus Final Fantasy XV's Noctis. Noctis was released on March 20th, 2008 and was the third DLC character in Tekken 7. To go along with Noctis, the stage Hammerhead was released as well. In the background of Hammerhead, we can see the crew, the Regalia, and a chocobo hanging out watching Noctis kick some butt. Hammerhead has some more stuff in the background like an orange quest marker and a white marker for treasure. Now, back to our fight. Who wins between Negan and Noctis?
KO. You win.
It's never final. Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
For a series named Final Fantasy, we seem to have an awful lot of entries in the franchise. The name was chosen as the creator, Hironobu Sakaguchi, felt that if this game didn't take off, he would have to leave the games industry. Luckily, Final Fantasy was a hit and Sakaguchi stayed in the industry. It seems the series also lives on in the future. Deus Ex: Human Revolution is set in 2027. It's weird how close that is to our current time, that is. But in Human Revelations, we can see a poster for Final Fantasy 27. So, if I do some quick math, that means in the next 5 years we should be getting 12 more Final Fantasy games?
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this.
God Bless the Ring. Air Guys. Air Guys is an arcade fighting game that came to PlayStation 1 in 1999, and it featured 6 playable Final Fantasy VII characters. Air Guys may not be the most talked about fighting game, but the fact that you can play as Vincent is enough to warrant us bringing it up. At the start of the game, Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth are playable. The other 3 characters, Vincent, Yuffie, and Zack, must be unlocked by beating the game with other characters. Final Destination, Super Smash Bros. Series. Super Smash Bros. Has become a celebration of iconic video game characters. This really started with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. Cloud was one of the DLC characters alongside Bayonetta and Ryu. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate brought Cloud back and gave us Sephiroth, with an epic trailer to go along with the announcement. Midgar is also a playable stage in Smash. One thing that makes Midgar different is the summons. Players can summon Ifrit, Ramuh, Odin, Leviathan, and Bahamut. More Final Fantasy characters show up as Mii Fighter outfits, along with a chocobo hat. Alley-oop! Mario Hoops 3-on-3. I'm a little confused on how a cactar can dribble a basketball. Mario Hoops 3-on-3 is a Mario basketball game developed by Square Enix and Nintendo SPD Group No. 4. Mario Hoops has your typical Mario characters in it, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and more. However, with Square Enix helping with development, they had to add some of their own characters into the game. The unlockable Final Fantasy characters are Ninja, White Mage, Black Mage, Cactar, and Mogul, each with their own special shots and baller nicknames. I'm still confused how Cactar dribbles. Stargazer, The Last of Us, Part 1. This one can easily be missed. The Last of Us has tons of small hidden details. In Chapter 8, in a college dorm, players can find a poster with characters that resemble Cloud and Tifa with the text Stargazer above it. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, the hotel Cloud and Tifa stay at is called Stargazer Heights. The poster looks like a scene of Cloud and Tifa under the High Wing. The Stargazer poster wasn't in the first two releases of The Last of Us and was added to the PS5 remake of Part 1.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
Is that Bahamut? Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Super Mario RPG is a 1996 RPG developed by Squaresoft, so of course, they put some Final Fantasy references in there. Let's start off with a little misconception. In Mario RPG, there's a character named Bahamut in Bowser's Keep. This character has the same name as the Final Fantasy character, but other than that, these two characters are completely different. There is an optional boss fight with Culex, which featured a few interesting things. For starters, the music changes to a remix of Battle 2, the boss theme in Final Fantasy IV. Even the victory music changes to a rearrangement of the classic Final Fantasy victory song. FF4, Everybody's Golf. Everybody's Golf is no stranger to having guest characters. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy, multiple items were added to Everybody's Golf. First off, and probably the least exciting items, are the clothing for your character, a Cactar hat and hoodie. A more interesting outfit is the Mogul costume, which basically turns your player into a Mogul. The best thing in the anniversary packs has to be the carts. Sure, you can use the regular 30th anniversary cart, or you can ride a chocobo around. Nothing's more fun than that.
Shot successful.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out some other clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.